There are actresses who play strong women on screen. And then, there are women who simply are strength. In every sense of the word. Sybil Danning was one of those women. She was born Sybil Johanna Danninger in Wels, Austria. A small town. A quiet beginning. But her life? It was anything but quiet. Her father was an American military man, and that meant a childhood spent moving. Base to base. New Jersey, Maryland, Sacramento, always somewhere new. Always adjusting. Always adapting. And when her parents eventually divorced, young Sybil returned to Austria with her mother. And here's the part that really stays with you. She was barely grown, and she was already working, taking care of her family, quietly, without complaint. She became a dental hygienist. Not glamorous, not Hollywood, just real life. A girl doing what needed to be done. But something inside her wouldn't stay still. At just 16 years old, she packed a bag and moved to Salzburg. On her own. 16. She enrolled in cosmetology school, started modeling, and somewhere in all of that, someone saw it. That thing she had. That presence. That fire. And they pointed her toward a camera. And the rest? Well, the rest is history. She started in European cinema. Small roles at first. Building her craft. One film at a time. Studying. Growing. Finding her footing. And then, in 1978 she made the decision that would change everything. She moved to Hollywood. Just like that. No guarantees. No safety net. Just belief in herself. And that incredible, undeniable talent. And Hollywood noticed. In 1980, everything clicked. She stepped into the role of Saint Exman in Battle Beyond the Stars. A fierce, unstoppable Valkyrie warrior. And audiences around the world sat up straight and said, "Who is that?" She won awards for that performance. She earned a dedicated fan base almost overnight. And through the rest of the 1980s, she became something truly rare. The queen of action cinema. Film after film, she showed up with that commanding presence, that bold physicality, that absolutely magnetic screen energy. Chained Heat. Hercules. Howling 2. Reform Schoolgirls. She wasn't just in these movies. He elevated them. But then, life stepped in. In 1990, during a stunt rehearsal, she suffered a serious spinal disc injury. And just like that, her career was forced to pause. For a woman who gave everything physically to her roles. That had to be devastating. It would have stopped most people. Honestly, it would have broken most people. But not Sybil. Because in 2007, she came back. Rob Zombie called. Quentin Tarantino called. And she showed up in Grindhouse, and in Halloween, like she had never left. Like no time had passed at all. The fans went wild. And here's one more thing about Sybil Danning that I just love. In 2002, she became the very first woman to co-own a German ice hockey team. Because of course she did. Of course she did. The woman never did anything halfway. Sybil Danning was fierce. She was fearless. She was funny, she was bold, she was human, and she was entirely unapologetically herself. In a world that constantly told women to be smaller, she chose to be bigger. Every single time. And that is a legacy that never fades.